Hi again, everybody. It is a Monday. My name is Bill Phillips, and it is the 9-Minute Phill-Up. We always go overtime, but that's okay. We enjoy it. Hey, we want to thank everybody at Valley Converting for all of their help in sponsoring the 9-Minute Phill-Up. We greatly appreciate it. Mike Biasi and the entire crew up at 9-Minute Phill-Up. They are the sponsor. They are helping us bring this to you. We absolutely can't thank them enough. And right now, hear from Valley Converting.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
So there you have it. Up in Toronto, Ohio, it is up. It could be down. It could be sideways. Could be anywhere, basically. But from where you're headed, but it is the Valley Converting. They're going to turn that paper product into something that's good for the environment. They're going to repurpose it. So if you get a chance, make sure you stop by and see everybody at Valley Converting if you have a chance. Hans wants to know if it was a good weekend. Indeed, it was a good weekend. Hans, hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We did have some rain on Saturday, which was pretty heavy, and that was actually kind of nice, at least in my neighborhood. I don't know if every neighborhood did. The Brewfest down in Wheeling, Jeff Exline was there. He said he was going to try and keep the rain away from the Brewfest. Apparently, it rained for a few minutes around 3 o'clock on Saturday, and that was about it. So you may have gotten some rain, maybe not, but any rain that we did receive is much needed. So hopefully we'll get some more soon, but it doesn't look like it any time this week. It looks like this today, maybe about a 20% chance, but then it zeros the rest of the way. Speaking of some things that happened over the weekend that might interest you in terms of the Steelers exhibition game, Browns had an exhibition game, and it's just one of those times of the year where exhibition football is not that exciting, but maybe you can learn a little bit of something. I'll tell you what, the big interesting story through training camp has been Russell Wilson coming in, given the pole position, so to speak, from head coach Mike Tomlin about being the starter for the Steelers this year. Then the Steelers pick up Justin Fields as their backup. Well, I don't know about you. If you watch that game on Saturday, Russell Wilson, now he didn't get a lot of protection, but neither did Justin Fields. I thought Justin Fields played much better than Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson, that was his first time under center this preseason. He's the veteran guy. Justin Fields just getting started. So it's one of those situations where I have to wait and see exactly how things shake out. But I thought Justin Fields actually looked like a more dynamic player right now in terms of being able to get the ball down the field, throwing it, being able to get out of trouble running it. I thought Russell Wilson looked a little bit old. And not that there's anything wrong with that. When you've been in the NFL as long as he has, that's what's going on. And one of the things that I also noticed, he didn't get the ball down the field. Now, maybe they weren't showing anything. Maybe they didn't want to show anything, but he didn't push the ball down the field at all on any of his passes. Now, again, he had the defensive line in his lap, and that means the offensive line has to get something together if you are rooting for the Steelers. I did not see any of the Browns' performance, but the Browns, they are also getting ready for the upcoming season. We'll see. It's just, I believe it starts, the 5th of September with the Thursday night game between Kansas City and Baltimore. Let me double check that, make sure I have that correct. Don't want to give you any bad information. And if I am correct, it's also on NBC, on WTOV 9. And so we shall see. Let's see, the NFL. Here we go. Okay, that's spinning. Got a spinning wheel. So we'll have to wait for that and see if that comes up. Now, also, over the weekend, let's see. Hans, yeah. No, I'm good, Hans. Thank you. So anyway, here we go. So over the weekend, Vikings beat the Browns 27-12. If we take a look at preseason, week 3, and then week one's going to be early first week in September. We have here we go, the Ravens at Kansas City on Thursday. That's on September 5th. And that is the Ravens and Kansas City, the defending Super Bowl champions, against perhaps their top opponent in terms of trying to get back to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. And then the Packers on a special Friday night game. Green Bay heads to Sao Paulo, Brazil, to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. That's an 8:15 start on Peacock. So a couple of games, and then the Steelers will open the season on September 8th on the road at Atlanta. The Dallas Cowboys head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So hopefully all the teams will get fine-tuned by then, and New England will be taking on Cincinnati in Cincinnati. So the Bengals will be looking to get off to a good start there as well. So that's a look at the NFL. Now, one of my two favorite things in the world, Coca-Cola and Oreos. It's not real good for me. But since I was a kid, Coca-Cola and Oreo cookies, absolutely sensational. Just by themselves, absolutely sensational. So here we go. Absolutely sensational. When will the JM football preview be posted? I will have to look that up for you. So hold on. I'll see if I can get that information for you. But right now we're talking Oreos and Coca-Cola. America's Drink, this was a story from this morning. America's Drink, America's favorite cookie dunk, get together to pal around on store shelves in each other's signature brand. They're becoming playground friends, as they say. Coca-Cola and Oreos making a 2-in-1 taste fest, but it's not just in one product. It's double the pleasure in two. Oreo dives into Coca-Cola in a new Coca-Cola Oreo Zero Sugar drink. Coke's going to make a splash in the Coca-Cola sandwich cookies with each other's product, the star of the other one's show. The products will be released in September in limited edition in stores, and there will be a fashion statement clothes featuring the two food buddies, a select Forever 21 stores and forever21.com, and items will cost about $20 each. So there you go. Craig, good morning. So nice outside. Yeah, I've been outside most of the morning. I was out a little bit in the greater Steubenville area, a little bit of precipitation, a little sprinkles, but every place else doesn't appear that anyone's dealing with that. So it is going to be nice. It should be a really nice week. It should be cooled off a little bit, but then it's going to ramp back up next week. So what do you think? Oreo cookies and Coca-Cola. Addison asked me on the show this morning, what do I think? Which one's going to be better? I went with the cookie, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really interested in either one. I love Coca-Cola and I love Oreos, but I just don't see them together. Now, I could be wrong, but maybe they'll be sensational. But, I'll give them a try. You have to give them a try. I might drink about one Coca-Cola in about 2 months. I've been doing pretty well, not drinking too much Coca-Cola. Really, really cut back for months. I didn't have anything, and that was good for me. And I may have fallen off the wagon a little bit. But Oreos, they might be that before bedtime snack. So we'll see about this Oreo cookie and Coca-Cola section. We'll see how that goes. But it's going to be interesting. Now, another thing that's interesting, just some history lessons today. We have International Bow Day. So if you put a bow in your hair, it's International Bow Day. So enjoy that. It's a fashion statement. Now we have 3 days that I thought were pretty interesting. The first one we'll talk about, National Aviation Day, pioneers of human flight. Orville and Wilbur Wright, December 17th, 1903. Wilbur went first, then Orville went, and he actually went 120 feet. Man was considered to be flying. This day, established in 1939 by FDR, established National Aviation Day by presidential proclamation. And it's one of those things where he set it up, and it was for the pioneers of aviation. Oreos overrated. Oh no. Well, not my house. I love them. So it might be, I might overrate them for everybody else, but I love them. But if you don't like them, that's cool. That's cool. You know what else is a fantastic? Well, what's your favorite cookie? What's your favorite cookie? What's your go-to? If it's not Oreos, is it chocolate chip? Is it let's see, sugar cookie? Is it snickerdoodle? Is it one of the plethora of combinations of the Girl Scout cookies? Everybody loves those. But so what do you got? What's your number one cookie? What's your go-to? Mine is Oreos. I love them. I love them. That was the snack we had in the house with as a kid. So basically, Oreos was our go-to cookie because that was the only one Mom bought. So there you go. But so anyway, so let's. Oh, here we go. We got Mike checking in. Chocolate chip for the win, but Oreos are good. Ooh, here we go. Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. I'm down with those too. Those are good. Those are really good. Now, some people like to. I don't know if you agree with this. Some people like to put them in the freezer. Put them in the freezer. Give them a chill. So now, yeah, I'm trying. As I talk about the Oreo cookies, I'm also going to try, and the cookies in general. I'm also going to try and figure out that we'll get to the super site and see when the John Marshall preview is on, because I don't know it off the top of my head. But I'm sure if it hasn't been on yet, I'm sure it is coming up this week or the beginning of next week, because West Virginia will start a week after Ohio. Ohio starts this week. And, of course, we talked about it last week on Friday. We talked about the new Sports Friday on the Go. We'll have 5 games going on in the Digital Content Center here, the room I'm in right now. It'll be myself and the Nacho Man, Don Sloan, coming back and being a part of the show. What we're going to do is, break down, have a live look in at games that are going on around the Ohio Valley, and you'll be able to catch it all. You catch it on our app or our YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. We'll be talking about that in the coming days as we get ready. And let's see, we got to find this John Marshall preview. Trying to find it, trying to look it up as we go. So right now, I'm not having a lot of luck with. Oh, here we go. Let's see now. Oh, this isn't it. Oh, hold on. Here we go. This is exciting. This is exciting digital content. Me looking up the John Marshall preview time. Let's see. Okay, super site. Here we go. Yeah, if you want to look this up for yourself, here we go, Brian. Yeah, can't wait for Sports Friday myself. It's going to be exciting. If you go to your phone, if you get the app on your phone, then you go to your phone, you can go to the high school super site, and then it has all of the teams lined up, and it should give you that information. So let's see. Here we go. John Marshall. There we go. Now, 19 days ago, we had Media Day. That's been posted. I do not see the schedule. You know what? I might actually call a friend on this one. I might actually call Rob. See what's going on here. This is crazy. Anyways, back to Sports Fridays. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be sensational. Now, here's another one. For you. It is National Soft Serve Ice Cream Day today. Now, I don't know if many of you know who Tom Carvel is, but he is a guy that when I was a kid, you used to hear the commercials all the time. For Father's Day, you get a whale cake or a Thai cake. It's Carvel ice cream. It's fantastic. And he kind of had that voice. And you were like, ooh, man. All right, Tom Carvel. But the stuff was outstanding. So Tom Carvel. All right, here we go. Craig on Oreos. Oreos are good, but haven't had a cookie in a long time. Now I'm wanting one with all this talk of cookies. Usually I make mine oatmeal chocolate chips. And that sounds good. That sounds strong. I like that. That sounds really good. That sounds good. So Tom Carvel, how about this? He's driving down the road, and he is literally driving down the road, and he's in an ice cream truck, and the ice cream truck breaks down. This is back in 1934, and I'll tell you what, I'm not having any luck with this. All right, we're going to keep looking. So his ice cream truck breaks down on the side of the road. It's summertime, so people are driving by, and he knows this product in the truck is actually melting on him. So he's like, what am I going to do? So he pulls his truck over in this lot. He puts up a sign. He has people come in, and they start buying the ice cream, and it's a little bit melty. It's a little bit soft, and they absolutely love it. So this is back in 1934. So he sells the ice cream, figures out people love this stuff. And it was Memorial Day weekend in 1934 when it happened in Hartsdale, New York. And then he invented a super low temperature ice cream machine. And I mean, how big a day is that he comes up with the soft serve ice cream, which now, Dairy Queen, Carvel back in the day. And how big is ice cream in this country? On the National Calendar Day, there are 20 days celebrating ice cream or different types of ice cream. But Tom Carvel, we need to thank him for the soft serve. Who likes the soft serve better than the hard ice cream? Are you down with that? Where do you think that ranks on your sheet? So let's see. Here we go. We're gonna call Metzger. Where's Metzger? Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's ringing. Let's see. We get him. Really hoping I'm Metzger right now. Come on, Rob. Rob, you're the man. You are on the 9-minute Phill-Up right now. You're on speaker on the 9-minute Phill-Up. We're trying to figure out, and I didn't know it off the top of my head. John Marshall, when would their preview air? Do you think, or has it been scheduled?
Look that up. I believe it's tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow. Do you think it's at 6 or you think it's at 11?
Let me look. I've got the list.
Rob, how excited are you about high school football?
Oh, super excited. I can't believe it's here.
Yeah, fastest 10 weeks of the year, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy. We got Ohio now this week and West Virginia next week. So it's already here.
It is indeed. And of course we have the new Sports Friday on the go. We were telling everybody about that. So we're looking forward to bringing that to everyone where you can actually see different games. We'll be here with the Nacho Man Don Sloan in studio while we're still getting all of the stuff we need for Sports Friday to bring everyone all that action.
Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait to see how that is as we're out at the games, getting the highlights, and you guys will, share all the good updates as we go, and it should be an awesome.
Yeah, and we're going to have live scores going across the bottom and updated scores as we go. So, John Marshall, though, Rob, this is the pressure situation I put you in.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to find on my screenshots. Like, we have a list in the office, actually, but that's not going to help you right now. So.
All right. Well, we're working on it.
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, I'll let you get off the phone. Text me, and then I can tell everybody.
I will do that for sure. And I know on Jack's Facebook page, he has that posted on there as well. So it's also on that. But I just found it right here.
Okay. What do we have?
We have Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
Tuesday, 6 o'clock. So tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, John Marshall preview.
While I'm on here, I'll just tell you, Madonna tonight at 6.
Madonna tonight at 6.
Brooke tonight at 11.
Brooke tonight at 11.
John Marshall at 6 tomorrow.
John Marshall Tuesday at 6.
And Cameron at 11 tomorrow.
And Cameron at 11 tomorrow. The Dragons. They've been on a roll regular season. They've been really, really good the last few years.
They should be pretty strong again this year. So
all right.
They will preview them at 11 tomorrow. But right. John Marshall, 6 o'clock tomorrow.
All right. Rob, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Well, there you go. The magic of technology, everybody. So, okay. No problem. My pleasure. Let's see, Tom. That's mostly Mom and Dad sold at their dairy bar, the soft serve. Okay. Yeah. So good stuff, real good stuff. And, it just turned into an amazing thing. Now, last thing we're going to talk about, here you go. Can't beat a good Frosty at Wendy's. Brian, you've given me the perfect segue into this. It is National Potato Day. Baked, fried, mashed, the humble spud, the humble potato. Now, I didn't know this. I learned this today. 4,000 varieties of potatoes grown worldwide. Variety of colors, sizes. Now, the interesting thing is, now this is from the potato people, but you always hear potatoes aren't that great for you. Well, they are. They're good. Starchy carbohydrate loaded with no fat or cholesterol. Has plenty of vitamin C and potassium. 26 carbs. Now, that's not good for, no carb diets and things like that. But in terms of if you're just following a regular diet, there's nothing wrong with potatoes. Now, here's where we go wrong. We start loading up the potatoes with the cheese, the sour cream, everything else, that goes on them. So, but man, do they taste good? Fry some up. That's a problem. Frying them up. That's where we're falling. Let's see. Dipping French fries. I was going to bring that up, Mike. You beat me to it. You take a French fry. It could be chocolate. It could be vanilla, a frosty, or just a soft serve. I didn't know anything about that, and then my wife did that one day where she was like, "Oh, you got to try this in the frosty with the French fry." And I thought, you are out of your mind, and and then I tried it, and I thought, "Oof, it does hit different. It does hit different." Good stuff, no doubt about it. Then I was mentioned. So, what's your favorite topping on a baked potato, or do you just go with butter, go plain? I know people put bacon, chili, cheese, French fries. You can dip them in the ice cream if you want. I know very popular restaurant in Steubenville, Yorgos. You can get gyro meat, and you get a gyro potato, broccoli and cheese on the potato. You melt all that down. Oh, it's tremendous. And then how about potato soup? Potato soup, good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, I mean, if anybody has a favorite thing they put on a potato, but Mike is on that with the it hits different with the French fries and the potato. So good stuff indeed. But we are about all out of time because I got to go and do stuff. I got to go do some other stuff to get ready for the midday show. Make sure you join us for the midday show on WTOV9. And then, of course, as Rob mentioned, the high school football schedule. And if you're specifically looking for John Marshall, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, you'll be able to see the Monarchs of John Marshall. John Marshall, always looking for a big season. And hopefully hopefully everybody has a great season. I know you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses. Some teams are going to go undefeated, but you just hope everybody has a great year. And believe it or not, it's already here. It's already here. Ohio kicks off this week. Kickoff on Thursday night on high school football, and then Friday, of course, and we'll have it all covered for you in a number of different ways. I grew up red and yellow ones this year. I grew red and yellow ones this year. So good. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Red potatoes are nice. Red potatoes are nice. Yellow ones are good. Excited for high school football season. We are looking forward to it. It's going to be great. I think it's going to be a very exciting year. Mike, it's crazy how fast the time goes. It does. And then the amazing thing is for high school football season, it's 10 weeks of the regular season. And those 10 weeks just fly by because in Ohio, the season's over last week in October. If you're not in the playoffs, you don't play November football. You don't have a shot at December football. So it's in a blink of an eye. You go from mid-August to the end of October, and all of a sudden the season's over. So enjoy it while we have it, and still enjoy summer while we have it till it goes away. Going to plant red beets today. All right. You're going healthy. That's good stuff. All right, everybody, we're going to have to leave it there. We've got to get going. I can't thank you enough for being a part of the 9-Minute Phill-Up today. And I can't thank Valley Converting enough for being a part of the 9-Minute Phill-Up and sponsoring what we do and helping us to bring this to everybody. And I can't thank you enough for all of your comments. Thank you for joining us today. Join us every day. Bring your thoughts. Bring up whatever is on your mind, and we will talk about it. So again, thank you for being here. I can't thank you enough. Have a great Monday. And remember, 2 rules: have fun and always try your best. Have a great day, everybody.